Hey guys, Carly here from Coach Carly and Phoenix Transformation. Recently, I was having a chat with a coaching client of mine, and it transpired that after some conversation, I believed that maybe there were some energies in his house that were affecting him. So, what I mean by energies in the house is negative energies, negative entities. There can also be things like death energy on the land. So, sometimes there's really ancient energy that's sitting loitering, lurking in our house. That's not really anything to do with our house, but it could be to do with the land. If you bought a house from maybe a couple that argued a lot, then that kind of energy can really stay stagnant in your home as well. And so there can be a lot of different variables, a lot of different energies and influences that can be really impacting how you're feeling on a daily basis. So what I suggested to my client was that I go into their home, their family home. I do a space clearing on their house, and I also, after that, I also suggested doing a treatment on each of the family members as well to balance and align their chakras and to get rid of any kind of negative energy that was hanging around them as individuals. So we set that up. I went into their home, I did a space clearing, I also cleared the animals, and then I did a chakra balancing and a clearing on each family member in the house, so the parents and the kids. And then I received a call from my client about a week later where he was letting me know the feedback. So what he said initially was, look, I was really skeptical beforehand as you were carrying out the energy work. I was really skeptical and just thinking this is a bit crazy and out there, which I totally agree with. You know, I'm a psychologist by trade, and all of this stuff was really weird and kooky and out there to me as well. But I've learned over the last 11 years of doing this kind of stuff how much of an impact it can make when you clear up the crappy energy that's around you. So he then went on to explain that, how different he's been feeling since the treatment. So he's been feeling way more motivated. The kids are feeling much more settled. The energy in the home is really different, and people are noticing it when they come into the home as well, which is great. So I love hearing that from someone who used to be skeptical. So I've done many space clearings on people's homes. I've kind of cleared negative entities. I've cleared lots of negative energy. What I do after that is infuse it with positive energy, because once you clear that stuff out, sometimes it's kind of like chucking a bucket of bleach into a room. You clear all good and all bad vibes, and then it's kind of your responsibility to infuse the space with some really good, happy vibes. And you can do that just with the way that you are. You know, if you're walking around your house going, oh God, I can't stand this place, or you're having lots of arguments, or, you're just kind of infusing your space with negative energy. We all know that certain people, certain environments, they can trigger us, they can make us feel not so great. There's kind of places and people that we want to avoid. And it's the same with our home. If we're doing all this great work on ourselves and maybe we're doing that out of our home, and then we come home to a really negative, crappy space, that energy is going to bring us down. So if you think that your environment might be affecting you, check out the blog post that I've attached, because I've gone into quite a lot of detail there as to what negative entities are and negative energy and how it might be affecting you, the kind of symptoms that might be showing up for you as a result of having that kind of negative energy around you. And then I've got some tips in there about how you can manage it or deal with it and how to clear up that energy. So feel free to read that below, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. If you can send me any comments, if you've got any feedback, if you would like to book a session in with me, then let me know. You don't necessarily have to be in the same place that I am in Perth. This can all be done via distant healing as well. So I'd love to hear what's going on for you right now. If you think that you're impacted by negative energies, then please do let me know. And have an amazing Christmas. It's only a couple of days away. Take care, guys.